if you remind yourself constantly of your goals, of what you want to achieve from life, you will achieve it.
Completely.
Oh, how can you really make this much from just that? Yeah. And they don't think it's real. And of course you wouldn't think that's real, because you can make thousands of pounds on your phone in your bed.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to do that, but to get there, it's just a lot of work that 99% of people won't want to do. We probably fail more than most people, and people are profitable and we still fail. Yeah. I've made payouts. My account's in drawdown right now.
Yeah.
That is the business that we're in. I really wanted that chance to be like, let me go all in on my dreams, and then say, if it doesn't work, then I'll do it.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Alpha Podcast channel. Today we've got an amazing one with Kayz, who's going to educate us and tell us how to succeed in this crazy game that we call trading. So Kayz, thank you so much for coming to the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
You know, before we get into trading, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so I recently turned 20, dropped out of university, had a degree apprenticeship, dropped out, and then got a part-time job, TK Maxx, dropped out to do trading. And yeah, to be honest, keep my circle small, like to trade and just stay close to my family. But simple girl, to be honest.
That's it, just
regular,
crushing it.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's so cool. It's so funny to see, like, the number of traders that I speak to that have like, well, I tried that, didn't like it, tried this, dropped out, blah blah blah. I think if you're meant to do this, you're not really meant to do anything else.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, you can be put in situations where you're working or you're doing this studying, and in your heart you just know that's not it, that's not the one, and only naturally then you're going to leave and go pursue something else.
Exactly, yeah, completely. And I think if you can be in a certain avenue and people might think, oh, that, you're not like applying yourself. And sometimes people say that at school, they'll be like, or at college, uni, they'll be like, oh, this student isn't like, they're not applying this. But sometimes it's like, well, they know deep down that's not what they want to be doing, right? Literally.
I wasn't the cleverest kid at school, but it doesn't mean that I can't make money or I can't succeed in other areas.
Yeah, it's just finding where you're meant to flourish, right? Yeah. Okay, so as far as trading goes, how did that start? Like, how did you get into it?
It's been a journey. Let's just say it's been a journey. Started around 3 years ago when I first started looking into trading. Okay. I knew about it before. I was always into making money, whatever. But trading charts and trading candles, they scared me away. I never had the interest to learn about it or want to. I just, no.
Yeah, it looks super intimidating, right?
Yeah, too intimidating. I just would rather have done everything else but trade. But obviously it got to a point, and my brother and his friends, my older brother, they were trading. Okay. So I heard him talk about trading to my mom, like with signals and stuff, and he was like, yeah, mom, I made £300, I made £300. So like little me was like, oh, off your phone, oh, from your room. So I wanted to know, obviously, kind of what is trading. So from there, did research myself, got into a mentor. This is when I was at school, so I was still at sixth form, but it was hard to juggle, obviously, with and especially with strict parents, and they're like, study, you need A's and you need to get into this. It's hard, you can't really do it. So that was kind of where I was at. I was still kind of looking at trading, but really and truly, was I on it as I should have? No. And then it got to a point where did my A-levels, got my grades, did well. I ended up getting into a degree apprenticeship, and it was like with the leading construction firm, and it was project management. So it was a really good, it was very good. If we're talking like 9 to 5, it's a very good job, and it's got a lot of potential in do you know what I mean, in that type of field. So my mom and dad they were really happy, and obviously they was like, yeah, oh my God, so proud, so happy. I wasn't happy. I actually cried out of sadness because I didn't want it. I really wanted a gap year. I really wanted that chance to be like, let me go all in on my dreams, and then say, if it doesn't work, then I'll do it. But that wasn't the case. So then I ended up doing this degree apprenticeship, working 9 to 5. I was quite lucky because I used to work from home. A lot of it was on the computer, so I could do it at home, but I was also trading at the same time. Yeah. That's when I started actually building, like, okay, I'm actually developing, I'm actually progressing. Came from that. They then told me, work full time. I said, no, I can't work full time. I told my mom, I was crying. I don't want to do this job. I really don't want to, because, you know, when you're in a 9 to 5 and you're in office and you're in like construction, you're not on your desk. You're I was on sites, construction sites. I couldn't trade, and I'm not a person to like go out trade. Like I can't. I have to be. I'm very. Do you know what I mean? Locked in and focused. So obviously, I quit. Big risk. Didn't have a job. Literally, I had like not a lot of money either. I was probably like, I think I was 18, 19. Yeah. Quit. Luckily, got a job at TK Maxx. Bear in mind, I've gone from 48-hour contract to a 12-hour contract with TK Maxx. So that was also very rough in that period. But I was like, okay, I'm sacrificing the money at this point, but I have so much time. I had so much time that's why I started with my social media. I was like, I was doing all these hours anyway, but now I might as well do all these hours on myself. Like I was treating myself as a 9-to-5 type of thing. So I started doing that. Obviously, with time, it came, started seeing results, started seeing payouts, got funded, got to a point where I quit my job, and now we're here. Crazy journey, yeah.
That's incredible.
It is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, how did your mum feel about, you know, when you had that?
It was hard. I think it's hard. I think when you're close with your family as well, they want to support you, but at the same time, they want the best for you.
Oh, completely.
So with my mom, she is so supporting, so caring.
Yeah.
But she would get on to me every day.
Yeah.
Go to university, get a job, get a proper job. I'm Indian, so that's like with the stereotypes, they're very much true in my family, like dentist, doctor, all of that.
Yeah.
That's not what is my interest. So obviously she would always push me to get a job, and she did believe in me, but she just wanted the best for me, like.
Oh, completely.
And the safer route is getting a job and going to university. But I did just block it out. I am still so delusional that I will say, Mom, promise you in a couple of years, you're going to be living your dream life. And she didn't believe it then because I had nothing to show for it. Yeah. But obviously now it's a thing where she's seeing it. Yeah. So she's really, really supportive now. That's just amazing. Switched.
Yeah, I think when we have loving families like that, anytime you sort of clash, it's only when... Because at the end of the day, everyone just wants what's best for you, right? Yeah. And the only times you have a clash is when you don't necessarily agree on what that is, right?
Yeah.
They think this thing might be best for you, but you think this other thing might be best for you, right?
Well, yeah. And the thing is, my parents are pretty much like polar opposite, right? So my mom's university, 9 to 5. She's a psychiatric nurse, so she's in the very much NHS, all of that.
Yeah.
The stress, the
race.
The matrix, yeah. Whereas my dad, he was very academically clever, but he dropped out at 17, moved out, and then he started a business later down the line when he got married. So he did it later, like when he was probably 28, 29.
Okay.
But he did start this new business.
Sort of entrepreneurial vibe, yeah.
Yeah, later on. And now he's doing well. So growing up seeing my mom have this system and seeing my dad have this business, they both have different stresses, but they're completely different. Yeah. But to me, I've always been driven for, if I'm going to stress for anyone, it's for myself. It's for my own business. It's because you're not doing something right for me. I'm not going to stress myself out for a boss or a manager that I don't care for, to be honest. It's not something I'm passionate about. So I think growing up seeing that, I had that just ingrained that, okay, my dad did it, I can do it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it was weird. You literally see both.
But it's amazing to have that kind of like role model, but like that example, I guess, of like proof of concept, right? You can see that it can be done. So
but even then though it could have been done, they still very much doubted me because I'm the youngest sibling as well. So my brother works within the business, my sister works in computing. So they're both doing very well and going down different routes. But me, I don't want to work in the family business. I don't want to go to university. I want to do trading. To them, it's like, what? I know. Like, what is that? No, it's too like, it's got a lot of scammy, like people that are not into the industry.
Oh, they you're looking at it from the outside, man.
They've got no clue.
Yeah.
They have zero clue. Like my dad still to this day will say, oh yeah, my daughter does stocks and shares.
Yeah.
I don't do stocks and shares, Dad. I don't do it. But they don't understand. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So it's weird. It's very weird. It's very like, it's weird.
Yeah, it's the hardest thing to explain to people that don't really know about it.
They don't get it. No. And how do you even explain it? It's like, oh yeah, like you buy an evaluation and they give you 100K and they're like, 100K?
Yeah.
And Like, yeah, and it's just, they don't get it. It's completely different world.
Oh, completely. I know. I mean, like, explaining trading to like the uninitiated is impossible. Explaining prop trading, it's like
even worse.
You know what? Like, don't even worry about it.
No, yeah, literally.
Yeah, I do stocks and shares.
Yeah, that's
just say that.
I just let him say it. Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, exactly.
But, yeah.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's such a the thing with trading is like it's so out of left field, right? Like to say to your parents like, okay, I'm going to quit and do like this other business or this other business, maybe it might have not been such a big deal, right? But trading, it's this kind of
sucks you in.
Yeah, but it's such a kind of like, it's so different to a normal job, right? Yeah. It's so different to a normal job,
and a lot of people can't kind of fathom that. They think, oh, how can you really make this much from just that? Yeah. And they don't think it's real. And of course you wouldn't think that's real, because you can make thousands of pounds on your phone in your bed.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. Yeah. Everyone wants to do that, but to get there, it's just a lot of work that 99% of people won't want to do.
Oh, completely. No,
it's hard.
It's the hardest game in the world. The thing that I always relate it to is it's a lot like professional poker players.
Yeah.
Right? It's possible to make tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars playing poker.
100%.
But most people aren't going to develop the skill level to that point, right? Yeah. Some people just want to go and have a punt and then lose money.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with trading, is it's like, it is possible to make it, man.
It's a serious game, but it's systems. It's so much deeper.
Yeah.
And people don't realise that. But that's why people don't stick at it. I think people just expect to do it because it sounds so easy.
Yeah, and I think the thing with trading, the way that it's sort of marketed, I guess you can say, or the way that people are kind of like introduced to it, is it is a bit of like a good get rich quick scheme, right? You get an advert on your YouTube, Instagram, whatever, and someone's just like flexing a Lambo, being like, join my signal service. Hey, do you want to make $500 a day doing nothing?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So you sign up, and because that's how you sort of get into it, people will either realize, oh, actually, I can't do that, and they'll quit.
And it's fake, yeah.
Or you get in and say, well, I want to make that money anyway. I'm going to figure out how to do it. And then you do it the long way around, right? Literally. Which is the hard route.
Yeah, well, when I started trading, I got scammed. So I got scammed.
Okay. Right? Mate, a lot of people start like that.
And it was hard. It was, must have been 16, 17 at school.
Yeah, what happened?
I've been scam money, right? So obviously a mentor's been like, oh yeah, use my link, and it was through brokerage, right? So obviously I've signed up through his broker. I thought, oh, what a nice guy, like setting me up.
Yeah.
Done it, put money into my account, started. He said it was a full mentorship. It was literally, I kid you not, like, oh no, it's actually traumatic. It was literally like a Word file of like Google stuff about trade, like CFD means this, pips means this, like little me was so disappointed. It was so bad. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So obviously that was a massive setback. It was like a bit of a limbo, like, yeah, I was still trading here, buy, sell, whatever, but it was never like, I never learnt then. And then after that, but I've always invested in mentoring. Like, from the jump, I've always wanted to learn from someone that's already doing it.
That's such a good idea, yeah.
Obviously, the first time it was scam, but I didn't get into the mindset of, oh, I've been scammed now. It's not for me. Everyone's a scam. I didn't.
Yeah, but
get
a lot of people would do that.
So many people.
That's the point, because you sort of, from the outside, people are looking into it saying, oh, maybe it's a bit of a scam. Yeah. Then you get scammed. Most people will be like, well, that's it. It's a scam.
Yeah. And so many people, like a lot of people that I talk to about trading, they're like, I've tried to, but I just don't know who to learn from. They're all scammy. But it's like, you're not trying. You're not trying hard enough, and you don't want it hard enough. Of course, most of us have been scammed. I've been scammed. Yeah. Does that mean I'm going to stop? No. I still keep going because that's what you want. But a lot of people have that kind of... Well, that's why trading's not for everyone.
Do you know what trading is not for everyone? For everyone? That's the thing that I've learned so
really
often. When people say... I'm like, yeah, like anyone can do it. And I actually come to it, I'm like, nah, actually.
Sometimes I think, am I built for it? Like, it is hard. Like, the emotions that come into trading and the money that you're seeing and the money that you can lose, nothing can prepare you for that. Oh, there's nothing no one can tell you to be like, enter a trade and don't care. No,
I know. The thing is, that's when people talk about like trading psychology and stuff like that. Like, I've got bad psychology. But it's like, no, you're just doing something really scary, man. Yeah. It's like, you know, if like a music artist like gets up on stage in front of 100,000 people the first time, it's like, I was nervous, right? It's like, oh yeah. But like you do it, you go on tour and you're doing that every single night for 6 weeks. Eventually, you're not going to be nervous anymore, right?
Literally, it's like people will say like, you know, I'm over risking, I'm over trading, and I always ask them like, first of all, do you journal, right? But it's like, oh yeah, I just enter. I don't calculate a risk. I just entered from what I think it is. But it's like, you don't even know how much you can lose. So when you check your phone when you're down whatever percent, of course you're gonna be like, do you know what I mean? Because you've not even figured it out for yourself yet. So it's a very weird game. It's a very weird industry. People that are in the industry will get it. People that are not, I don't think they will never get it.
No, some people just aren't built for it.
It's hard. Yeah. It's hard, but it's also very, very rewarding.
Yeah. So do you find that maybe friends or, you know, the people that have seen you sort of get into it?
Yeah.
Because I find it's a bit like when you've got a bunch of friends that maybe like don't have the healthiest lifestyles, and one of them starts like dieting and going to the gym. The rest of them, sometimes they're really supportive and they want to get into it, or sometimes they're sort of like, oh, I don't know why you're doing that. Because how do you find that people around you have sort of reacted to your path that you're on? Well,
the truth is, so I had my friends on the journey. I lost pretty much all of them.
Yeah, correct.
And everyone's gone. Like, I will say, like, it's a journey that I went through so much pain and I went through so much change. And even to this day, it upsets me, like, of course, I placed a lot of value on these people. They helped me in loads of different parts of my life. But the thing that I woke up and dreamt about, the thing that was driving me was trading. It was putting my mind to something and making it work. So to be honest, I never told them I was trading. They never knew.
Smart.
Didn't want to tell them. I didn't even tell my dad. So I only told my dad when I actually became successful that I started trading. He said he never knew.
That's so smart. You played that right.
I don't want to no, keep it away. Keep it away.
Yeah. But that's the number one piece of advice I give to people, bro.
Like, they won't believe you until they see it. And even my mom, she's just always like, see it. I need to see it to believe it. See it to believe it. See it to believe it. You ain't made no progress. It's been a year. You made no progress. It's like, Mom, there's progress. Just wait. Just wait. But yeah, I mean, with going back to the friends, like, I lost everyone, and it wasn't a thing where, you know, I think it was just a thing we want different things. Yeah. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, like, I think people have a perception of, like, traders or successful, wealthy people, they don't have fun, or they're constantly locked in, or they're living this mad life. It's not true. We can have balance. Like, we can, of course, still go out, have a drink with friends, go out, whatever, go holiday. I don't know. Yeah. We can still go to work and wake up early, trade, journal, do whatever we need to do. We can do both. But the thing is, when you realize that those friends are not supporting that other part of you, you have to let go.
I do find that you can have friends and relationships and stuff like that, but you got to be vibrating the right frequency, at the same frequency. Like, if you've got other people that are vibrating at a much lower frequency, if you know what I mean, like, it just doesn't connect. It just doesn't. It's
and
tough.
Like, it's like people will say, like, oh, my friends don't understand. Okay, maybe distance yourself. You're not married to them. You're not living with them. You know, you don't have to tell them every single thing that you're doing. Obviously, there's a lot of people that have like-minded friends, and of course that's a different thing. But if they're not, which is very common, just distance yourself. Don't even tell. You don't need to tell them. Don't tell them, because when you see them not supporting you, you're not gonna like it.
Exactly. Yeah, completely. Like, and I think that's the thing. It's not about like animosity or anything like that. It's just realizing that, like I said, you just want different things. So just go from replying to the messages every day to like every other day.
Literally. No.
And then like every third day.
Then never.
Exactly. Eventually, just leave it on red.
Phase it out. Phase it out.
And then like respond like a couple of months later, but oh, sorry, I missed that message. What was that? And then boom, that's the last one.
But I think as well with friends, like, it's not that they directly knew what I was doing and directly hating. It was more of a thing where I had these friends. I had a different drive. I could tell that they weren't on the same
it's just
drive.
energies, man.
Yeah, so of course, naturally, you're going to grow apart, and it's not because of a certain reason. It's not because, you didn't support me, you didn't follow me, you didn't like me. It's just more of, you can tell when you're in the situation, and you just have to take yourself out of it. And I genuinely believe if I still had those people in my life, I wouldn't be where I'm at. Like, genuinely.
I mean, that's crazy. That's a really like mature thing to realize. I have to say that, like, because you're only 20, right? Like to kind of realize that. I
think for me, it happened very quick. So when I was inconsistently trading at sixth form, obviously it was inconsistent, so I wasn't even tracking and I wasn't seeing progress. But as soon as I dropped out of my degree apprenticeship and I was working that part-time and fully focused on trading, that's when it
starts
happened.
To happen. Yeah.
And because I was doing it every day, and again with content, it was all together. All of this was a whole big bubble, like reading, meditating, all these things behind the scenes that I'm doing. That I'm doing, and it got me there. And then I lost a lot of my friends. I've gone from being at sixth form, having all these people laugh, joke, let's go for a drink, to absolutely nobody and my mom. Me and my mom. Like, it's crazy. And that's why it's just like, you have to take, and it's when you're in it, it's very surreal and you don't see it, but you have to take a step back. And I'm like, even my mum always tells me, she's like, just realize how much you've come, and actually deep how many people would want to be in your position. Yeah. And it's like, to be that person is very surreal, because I've always wanted to be that person. To now realize I'm slowly becoming that person is crazy.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like you've just kind of manifested it into existence.
I believe in manifestation. Yeah, I believe in manifestation. I think it really, like, that got me here. Yeah. Genuinely, it was a thing where every morning I was waking up. I had a little sheet and I still have it in my room. And it's got all these affirmations on. I am funded. I am a 7-figure funded trader. I make 6-figure payouts. I make 5-figure. Just dream as crazy as possible. Yeah. I literally have a tattoo. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. It says dream big, right? And I got that tattooed on me, literally, to dream big. So it's crazy. Manifestation. Yeah. That did it for me.
So as far as that goes to like meditating and stuff, like what's your kind of, I don't know, routine as far as all that goes?
To be honest with you, I'm not actively doing it now. So like, I'm a bit slouched off. But the routine that got me to profitability.
In the peak. This is the source, guys. This is what we want.
This is literally what got me to profitability. It's very clear. I used to wake up at 5 o'clock. I'd get ready, brush my teeth, whatever. Yeah. Then I'd do a workout. Then I would read, meditate, journal, all in the morning. And then have my breakfast. And then obviously I do my content, and I used to do 10,000 steps every day. It was just all these...
Locked in.
I was doing it. And you know how I did it for so long? Yeah. I did it for so long. And this is why my foot's a bit off the pedal now, because I'm at a position where I dreamt to be at. Yeah. But I was doing that every single day. Every day.
But this is what I'm saying, man. Like, when people start trading, they think, I just want to be on my phone at the beach or trading in bed. People don't realize, man, like what you have to become to do this. It's so
mentally challenging.
Yeah.
It's like
hardest game in the world, man.
I really agree. It is like, you can't, if you're not feeling good inside, you're not going to project good outside. Yeah. So to me, in that, and I always understood that, like, I knew that if I was to remind myself of who I want to be constantly, I'm going to become that. And it's true. And a lot of people talk about it, and a lot of people don't believe it. But it's so true.
It is so true.
It is true. Yeah. And it's crazy, because people will probably watching this and think, oh, they sound silly. But I swear on everything, if you remind yourself constantly of your goals, of what you want to achieve from life, you will achieve it.
Completely.
You will.
And the thing is, if you just picture in your head, who is the person that I want to be? Yeah. And then think, okay, what does that person do? Yeah. What does that person do when they get up in the morning? Yeah. What does that person eat? Who do they hang out with? I'm just going to do those things.
Literally.
And eventually you just turn into that person. It's crazy.
It is crazy, but it is hard as well.
Oh, it's tough, yeah.
It's so hard to be the one to pick yourself up, to be the one that is like, yeah, I've got to wake up at 5. I don't have work today. Yeah. But I'm waking up at 5.
You're your own boss, right? So wake yourself up at that time.
You have to do it. Yeah. But a lot of people don't have that drive. And that's why trading and this whole lifestyle isn't for everyone, because they don't have the drive. They just want the good side. But they don't have the drive to wake up, read, or kind of... I never read a book. I don't think I finished a book ever until I started doing that routine. And then I banged out loads of books. I was reading loads of books. Wow. And it's crazy, because I was never that girl to read books or even meditate. Like, that's not me. But I became the person I wanted to be, and I got there. It's so, like, It's so crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
So cool though. It
is crazy.
So cool. I mean that's just that's going to inspire a lot of people to just like get up and make it happen. And this is the thing with like I'm fairly into fitness, and I've been in decent nick, right? Like at times in the past, like I've been in pretty good shape. Yeah. And I'd have mates who'd be like, "Oh mate, I'd love to be in shape like that." I'm like, "Mate, everyone would, do you know, but they're not, right? So why aren't they? Because it's hard, right? It's like people they want to be like in this shape, but they're not willing to like not eat that.
So many people
stick to this and stick to that routine and only eat that and only whatever. You're not allowed to eat for this many hours of the day and all that sort of stuff. It's like
they don't want it though.
So they people are like, they might see you like winning now and be like, I wish I was getting like 10k payouts, 15k payouts. And it's like, but were you willing to like get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and exercise and meditate and journal? And
that's what I'm saying. The drive, I think you're born with the drive. I think a lot of entrepreneurs, successful people, they've always had the passion to make money. Like in school, it sounds so cliche. In school, I was selling sweets and doing all that.
I was going to ask. Yeah. I was going to ask. It's funny because, like, I've spoken to other traders and they go, when I was, like, 14, I was, like, flipping phone charges and stuff like that.
I've done selling sweets. I had this canvas business where I'd make canvases for people. I've done drop shipping.
Yeah.
I've done reselling. Now we're at trading. Yeah. I've gone through it. So and I've done affiliate marketing. That's another one. Yeah.
But this kind of explains why you were just like, school just weren't really vibing with me, right?
I used to go to school when I was little, like probably under 10. Yeah. I would go to school and all day I'd think about coming home to my iPad to watch how to make money online. That's all. And for as long as
From what sort of age? You said like
young, primary school.
Oh my day.
Like I literally have on YouTube, my YouTube playlist, it's called MMO, Make Money Online, and I did that when I was like probably like 8, 9. Yeah. I've always been into it. Always, but I was never trading until sixth form. Yeah, it's crazy. Wow. Like I believe I was born like with the drive.
I believe you.
Yeah.
From speaking to you now, I believe it.
It's crazy.
So how did the trading thing happen from getting scammed to actually like finding a strategy or a profitability? Like
it was a journey. So obviously got the scammed. happens to the best of us.
Got
scammed, and then I got a mentor, like a monthly mentorship. Learning. This is when I was at sixth form, so I was learning, but it was never, like I said, consistent. Again, I would see some wins, but I wasn't profitable. And I think the person that I am, because I'm very perfectionist and I like systems and I like clear goals, clear this, clear that, trading isn't like that because you're not going to see the exact same setup every single time. There's always going to be something different. There's always going to be that.
I know. We like to think, it's this really like structured mechanical thing. But
and we need to just
every day
loose.
The market.
Yeah, literally. So obviously that's it in me. So I wasn't really progressing. I had wins here and there. I wasn't progressing though. So I went to his student. So my mentor student that became a teacher, he started doing mentoring.
Okay.
So I went to him, obviously got mentoring from him, saw a bit of progress. Again, I wasn't profitable. Then I went to another of the original mentor's students, another mentor now.
Yeah. Went
to him. Again, I still wasn't profitable. But the thing was, I understood the markets so well at that time. It would be like, I know this is going to go up. I know this is going to go down. But I just could never execute on it. So I was so like, it was a very frustrating time. Because it's like, I know what I'm doing, but I'm nowhere near to where I want to be yet. So then I made a very, very big switch, which everyone says not to do. And that's hop strategy.
Okay.
But now you have to realize I've gone through 3 mentors with the same strategy.
Yeah. So how do you sort of unlearn that? That's the tough thing, right?
Yeah, but it was because the strategies are so different. I was able to.
Brilliant. Okay.
Because before I was trading 1 minute time frame. Okay. Now I'm trading like hourly.
Okay. Yeah.
So I was
big difference.
Very much kind of intraday, quick in and out, 10-15 minutes in a trade to now days. Complete different switch.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm a swing trader now, but that's what worked for me.
And
it's crazy.
Yeah.
It is crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
So, like, what was it about the swing trading that you think made you profitable?
I think for me, it was very simple. It was a very simple strategy. It was because it's higher time frame, you're obviously not seeing a lot of candles here, there, and everywhere. it's like you look at the recent candles, recent leg. It's not, you're not seeing a lot. That's it.
Yeah.
And that's just what I've learned how to trade. Just trade that.
Yeah.
And just keep it so simple to the point where you're not overcomplicating it. Bear in mind, I'm a perfectionist. I like having these set things, criterias, to now, oh, this is what you're looking for. Okay. So it was the simpler got me to profitability.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's less information to crunch in real time. The thing with the 1 minute chart is you're processing a lot of information.
Yeah.
And that's sometimes where people say, oh, I get FOMO, or like I get like analysis paralysis. Because there's a lot to analyze, right? A lot of time frames. There's a lot happening. Whereas like you say, high time frames, strip it back and say less to analyze.
Let's just do that. And the thing with 1 minute was that I understand it. It's the same chart.
Yeah.
But it's so much manipulation on the one. And I respect every 1 minute day trader out there, because I couldn't make it profitable. And I know there's loads and thousands of 1 minute traders that make it work. But for me, it just didn't, because I'm that probably picky, and I'm like, oh, is there enough displacement? Is this 1 minute candle valid? Is this actually a market structure shift or no? Like, it was just so much. Whereas when you're seeing it on the 4 hourly chart, it's very clear. Yeah. It's very clear what you're trading. So, yeah, simpler.
Yeah, amazing. And as far as the actual routine in the day goes, because like 1 minute chart stuff, you're probably there like, you know, locked in the whole time. With like 4 hour, 1 hour, do you just like set alerts at levels, or do you just analyze it one time a day? Or
here's the thing, right? I prefer trading 1 minute than swing trading, because when I was trading one, I was in and out. And for me, I would trade like at 8 a.m. roughly. Yeah. Get in. And it was like probably the London move. It doesn't take that long, maybe an hour max or two max. But I was in pretty in and out pretty quick, so I could sit in my room on my phone, watch the trade. Like, it was quick. Whereas this swing trading now, that is constant. You're in a trade, even though it's swing, and I know it's like, wait, you gotta wait for the 4 hourly candle, wait for this. But I'm still looking. I was
going to ask, you're still just like looking at your phone every 15 minutes, like, oh, I'm up a bit, oh, I'm down a bit.
No, like, and I think that's just probably the money tied to it, or the value that I tied to the account. But yeah, I'm still glued to my phone. But now it's like, I'll wake up at 3 a.m. and check the trade.
Oh, it's so tough, man.
It's different.
I think that's the thing people don't realize is like, people think, oh, if I start swing trading, then I spend less time trading. It's like mentally you're trading the same amount of time, right? Which is all the time.
Yeah. So obviously the good is that it's getting me profitable, it's getting me payouts, and I've got a higher win rate, right? Yeah. But the bad is that I'm constantly thinking about it. Yeah. And the thing is as well with swing trading, which I've started getting irritated by, is that the way I trade as well is like, I will trade pretty much just one trade a week or two, just the weekly expansion, right? Yeah. So I'm waiting for that right kind of setup all week, whatever. If that doesn't come, that's no trades this week. Next week, what if that doesn't come? It's 3 weeks now. And that's the thing where it's like, oh. But you have to remind yourself that this is what's profitable. This is what's working. Yeah. So it's completely. Like pros and cons.
Yeah, I think this is the thing, man. There's so many people that will just rather lose a ton of money rather than make some money consistently. Yeah.
It's weird. I think people love the thrill of being in a trade. Yeah. I think people love the thrill of being up money, like, oh, I'm up this much, or I'm down that much. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. They love it. I think as humans, we're tied to it. Yeah,
it's very like, I don't know, primal. It's this very sort of impulsive, like hunter thing. I don't know what it is, but yeah, there's something about it.
That's what I'm saying. People that don't trade won't understand. Yeah, it's like very different.
So your 1 hour, 4 hour sort of high time frame strategy. Yeah. When did you switch to that, and how long did it take you to kind of get used to it?
So I switched in around May. Okay. So May, June, July. It was like 2 months. I got past it was my second ever funded, but past my first funded properly. Got my first payout. So nice. It was very quick. So obviously people can say, oh, you've been trading that strategy for 2 months and you're profitable. No, I've been trading for that long time, but that was 1 minute. Yeah. But now that I've just switched to simpler, higher time
well, the skill does transfer, right?
It does. It does. And I think a lot of people get deceived by that. They'll come in, and I used to do it myself. I'd come in and I'd ask, how long did it take you to become profitable? Because you like to set yourself, in 2 years, I'm going to be living on a yacht or whatever. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's natural. But people need to stop asking that question, because people can tell you that, oh, I've joined this mentorship or I've joined this strategy and I've become profitable within 6 months, but they've been trading like 5 years before that.
Yeah.
So that's going to be completely different.
I think this all the time, you know. I think you can have a person who says, well, I tried this strategy and I did that for 6 months and it didn't quite work. Then I tried this other strategy for a year and it wasn't working. And then I spent 2 years doing support and resistance stuff. And then I started doing ICT and like it all finally sort of clicked for me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's probably true, but you might have started with ICT and weren't profitable, and then did this other thing, blah, blah. 4 years later, I tried support and resistance and it worked for me. It's like, yeah, because it's just taken you 4 years to get good at trading, man. As simple as that.
It's so true. Like, I remember I had this, I don't know, it's called even liquidity, right? So it's like fair value gaps, liquidity. And there's a concept, ICT concept called IRL to ERL, or ERL to IRL. And I remember this was my first ever mentor, and he always used to say, learn it, watch ICT videos on it. It's very important. I used to watch so many videos on this IRL to ERL, ERL to IRL. Yeah. And I hadn't got a clue. And I don't know why, because looking back at it is so easy.
Yeah.
But I didn't understand it. Whereas now, if you was to be like, oh, trade, what's IRL to ERL, understanding it. Oh, yeah, I can tell you that's easy peasy. That's nothing.
Yeah.
But like me 2 years ago, I was really struggling with that. Just, what is that?
Yeah.
Because market experience is everything as well.
Completely. Yeah. Again, people don't realize like how much of it is a skill thing, you know? And you can have like a really amazing tennis coach, right? And they can teach you, but how's it going to take you to actually get good at it, right? It takes a while, and trading's the same thing, man. It's like the skill aspect, it's just hours, it's just reps, right?
I think one thing I love about trading, though, I think I will always admire any trader I meet, because I think it's the business that knocks you back the most, with the most psychological impact.
Oh, yeah.
And financial impact as well, if you're trading personals. So obviously with success as a whole, everyone says, keep going, you're going to fail. You're going to make it happen. Every business model is that, right? So if you've learned to master trading, I genuinely believe you could master any other business.
Yeah, completely.
Because we probably fail more than most people, and people are profitable and we still fail. Yeah. I've made payouts. My account's in drawdown right now.
Yeah.
It's completely normal. It's part of that is the business that we're in.
Completely.
And it is crazy.
Yeah. I mean, if someone said to you like, okay, here's a business you can get into, but you're going to lose 50% of the time.
Yeah.
Like, can you actually deal with that? Like that feeling of getting punched in the gut every single day? Because
I think a lot of people will want to put in the work, work, and then reap the rewards.
Yeah.
We put in the work, we also reap the rewards, but we also still deal with the bad.
Yeah.
Like, and the bad is financially, it will affect your accounts, it will affect your money, your psychology, it will affect do you know what I mean? Your key drivers.
Yeah.
And I don't think, of course, every business has setbacks, but I don't think any other business will have that much psychological pressure on you.
Oh, completely. Yeah.
And that's
the thing that people say, like, oh, trading, like, you know, how much money could you make? It's like each month, it's like,
yeah, I don't know. I literally don't know. And it's crazy because I was even saying this before, like last month I got payouts back to back, right?
Yeah.
Whereas this month I've took two trades and they've both been losses. So it's like, I had 2 back-to-back wins, but now my account's in drawdown because I've had 2 back-to-back losses.
Yeah.
And I didn't know I was going to have that.
No.
But
and the thing is, it's just 50%. Like, that's fine, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
But why is it that the whole losses hurt so much? It's crazy.
I think it's just human behavior.
Yeah.
It's just because it's just tied to money. I think.
It's
so, and you know how like when you set up businesses, of course it's money, but it's not direct money.
Yeah. It's not like a profit and loss statement. You can actually see the numbers going up and down.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's like nothing else compares to that. So with trading, when you're actually watching, oh my God, I'm up 1,000. Now I'm down to 0. You was up 1,000 a second ago. What the hell? Like, do you know what I mean? It is like, it's something that I love about trading because I also know that it's hard.
Yeah.
And I know that I'm sat here and I know that I've done something that is very hard.
Yeah.
And it's like a little testament to yourself that actually you can do it. But before doing it all, you have to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
You have to do it. And you have to be delusional.
Well, it's worked. That's all I can say. Like, hearing from you, you've believed in yourself your whole life, and you've wanted this since you were like 10 years old.
It is so crazy. But it's not crazy. Of course it's crazy, but it's not. Because, like I said, like, I'm very close to my mom, right? And I've always said to her, the only person I've only ever opened up about my dreams is her, right? Yeah. And I've always said to her, I'm like, Mom, I'm gonna take you out your job. Mom, I'm gonna be rich. I'm not gonna work a job. Mom, ever since I was young, I kid you not, she knows this. Like, ever since I was young. And like now, it's like I get emotional about it because it's like, wow, I'm actually here. But yeah, I don't feel like I'm actually doing something as crazy. But if little me watched, it's crazy. Yeah. And to my mom now, she's watching from an outside view and she's like, wow, you've been saying this since you was young.
Yeah.
And that is crazy.
Yeah.
But it's not as hard as people might think. But if you want it bad enough, it's not that hard if you want it bad enough.
If you want anything bad enough, you'll find a way.
Like, I'm not surprised that I'm here. I put in so much hours. I put in so much work.
Yeah.
I've gone through so many losses, blown accounts. Yeah. But I wanted it, so you just can't let the setbacks get to you.
Yeah. And I think it's lovely that you realised that younger you would be so proud of where you are now, because I think when you're someone like you are who's so driven, right? You're obviously a very, very driven person. It's so easy to like never really stop and smell the roses, right? Because you're like, but I want to move to the next thing, next thing. Like, I want to be 7-figure fund, I want to be 8-figure fund, I want to be blah, blah, blah. To never kind of sit back and think like, wow, like where I am now, it's so surreal. And it's just cool. Like, it's so cool, man. If you go back and say like, oh, what do I do? I'm a professional trader. It's just cool, right?
You know what's mad? It's like on my year memories, I'm just at TK Maxx, like still working. A year ago, that's not long ago. Yeah. Like, and I'm just like, damn, like I'm a whole different person. Yeah. Like, my life is so different now.
Yeah. I know. I just had a podcast with Izzy, and she was saying like in January of a certain year, she was like still having to like borrow money to pay bills because like some stuff had come up. By March, she'd had 100K in payouts.
Yeah, that's mad.
And it's like, man, just keep banging your head against that wall, man. Eventually, things gonna break, right?
It's crazy. But again, with success, I always say it's not all roses because I will sit here like, I am proud of myself, but at the same time, I don't feel it. It doesn't feel like, in a sense, it doesn't feel like I'm doing good enough. But
it's because you know you can always do better. That's the thing.
And that's the constant pressure that us successful people have.
You have so much self-belief that you just know, well, I can always just do better than I'm doing right now.
And you know what? Everyone says, right, the common thing is that having a 9-to-5 is hell. Yeah. Working for yourself is the dream. Yeah. When in reality, working for yourself is probably more stressful now. Yeah. Working for yourself, you're constantly telling yourself that, oh, is this done? Have I messaged that person back? Have I done that? Have I done that? Have I done that?
Yeah. Even to just turn up and sit at a desk for a few hours and know you're getting paid at the end of the month.
Then when you clocked out, you can get mashed, drink all you want or whatever. I don't care. It don't matter. And your employer doesn't care.
Yeah.
But you get to switch off when you work for yourself, and when you're doing it for yourself, that does not stop.
Exactly.
And it's like, my goal was always get a payout, get funded, get a payout. When I got that, was I like jumping up and down? Not really. It wasn't like, oh my God. Like, no, it wasn't, because I worked hard for it. And now it's like, okay, I've got funded, but now I want to get 7-figure funded, like you said. That's my next goal now, is to get to that point. So it is like constantly evolving, constantly growing. But that is the life that that chose me. Yeah. And that's the life that chose all these individuals in the space.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I feel I'm honoured to see you fulfilling your destiny. I have to say that, because it's like, that is what's happening right now.
It's so weird.
It's an amazing thing to see.
It's very like surreal.
Yeah.
That's all I can
And it's
say.
only just begun, man. Where are you going to be in 10 years? Like,
I think
on the moon, by the sounds of it, man. Heading to the moon.
Is that a good place?
Yeah. I mean, metaphorically, right?
Yeah.
But I feel you.
It is crazy. Like, I think because it just happened so quick, but it happened so quick to the outside world as well, right?
It's like someone said to me, I heard someone say the other day, they've got a kettle that's one of those like glass kettles, so you can see the water in it. Yeah. And you click it on and it's like, okay, the water's like 30 degrees. Yeah. It's 40 degrees, 50 degrees. And it looks the same.
Yeah.
and it goes 98, 100. It suddenly starts boiling. You go, well, that happened. If you didn't if you didn't know the thing was switched on and you just saw the water just sitting there, and suddenly it starts boiling, you go, that boiled quick. Yeah. But you don't realise it's been heating up for the last 5 minutes.
And this is what I'm saying, like, my mindset-wise has been heating up since very, very young. This is not no, like, new thing. I've jumped on the scene and, he's she. No, like, I've been like this. My mindset's always been like this. I used to, like I said, sell chocolates at school. And I used to make good money at school being in, like, year 8. And it was crazy. Like, it's, like, genuinely crazy. But I think for the viewers that are listening, I would just truly say you have to believe that you're that person. And I really do believe that manifestation, mindset, and systems, just even a routine, is going to get you where you want to get to.
Yeah.
Just don't overcomplicate it. And a lot of people like to do that, and it just puts pressure on yourself. Because I put pressure on myself, and when I put pressure on myself, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
But when I'm like, okay, what's the goal? This is the goal. How am I going to get to the goal? This is what I'm going to do. What can I do every day to make a step closer to that goal? Like, for me, my, like, measurable thing that I did was start content. So I'd show up every day, trading-wise, but obviously I wasn't seeing the progress. So I would just take loss after loss after loss. But I'm seeing the progress, in a sense, through my content. I'm like, okay, I've been posting for a month. I've been posting for 2 months. I've been posting for 3 months. And do you know what I mean? It goes hand in hand. Yeah.
And even content, like, you think, I'm just going to, like, post a video. Yeah. You don't think that's something you can really improve at. But I bet you realise, you're like, actually, like, I'm getting better at this.
Content is a crazy world. Yeah. It is like a whole new world. Yeah. It's crazy. Like, I love it. And I didn't ever go into content to do content. Yeah. I've always been creative. I've liked kind of editing stuff and recording stuff. But I did content purely because I wanted to hold myself accountable.
Wow.
So and it worked. And even to, like, now, it's weird mindset. Like, I don't really care to what likes I get or followers I get. I don't care, because the reason why I started wasn't to sell anything. The reason why I started wasn't to make money from social media. It was genuinely just for myself to be like, this is my little diary. And a lot of people have started doing it, but I think they've started doing it for a little bit of the wrong reasons. But you can spot, you will tell, because you won't be consistent. And this is why I've been consistent, because it was for me. Do you know what I mean? It was testimony to me. Yeah. And a lot of people are like, how did you grow so quick? How did you grow?
People can tell when you're sincere. They can.
And it's so easy to spot, right? It's so easy to spot. But I think if you want to get into this industry, just be genuine, be yourself. Because we're all actually real normal people. Yeah. I think it's great, because even for myself, like, I've become friends with people that I used to look up to these 3 years. These are people that I've got phone numbers to now, and that will call me, and it's weird. And it's like, wow, like, I used to watch your videos and think, wow, but they're just normal people. Yeah. Like, we're all normal people, but it's just that drive.
Completely. And the thing is, you are that person, right? That's the point.
I try to be. No, but yeah, it is crazy.
Simple as that. It's like, why wouldn't they want to call me? No. Right.
I think it's, you just got to get into the mind. I'm still getting into that mindset of I'm actually doing something great. But I think I don't want to. It's important to never get too far ahead of yourself. Just always stay back, stay humble. Just know what your goals are, and keep going. And people will spot your genuineness. People will spot your truth, and whether you're fake, they'll spot it 100%. Over time. Anyway. Yeah.
Well, I can confirm you're the real deal. So.
Yes, guys, you heard it here.
Yeah. All right, this has been absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing podcast. You've got such good energy, and people are going to love this. So thank you so much. We're just talking about socials. Just shout out where people can find you anyway.
It's Kayz Effects on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube.
That's it. Yeah. Subscribe, do all that stuff, guys.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And you guys, thanks for tuning in again to another amazing podcast. If you want to see more great podcasts like this, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button to showcase your support, drop some comments below, and let us know what you want to see in some upcoming videos. And we'll see you in the next one.